Also, the early T1s matters a lot more, I think, for Lycan, because to me, he's a very snowball-based hero. The fact that you could get the early towers ensure you get enough item to basically force the second towers.
Yeah. Really true Legion Commander. Gonna be one of the bans out here from...
They're suggesting Beastmaster here.
Beastmaster gets banned. This is very nice to see, because back when Lycan was a feared hero, Beast and Lycan was a very strong combination. Not only for the lockdown of Beastmaster ulting someone and Lycan just eating him, but also, again, the auras. Beastmaster one of the heroes we haven't seen in the aura strats.
And the vision of the little birdie.
Yeah,
Forget the vision.
The little birdie does quite a lot of work, as you can have 2 birdies now.
And 2 boars.
5 seconds remaining.
Good point.
Yeah,
Bloodlust the bird. Bloodlust the bird and send it in.
By the way, you can also bloodlust your courier if you want to move a little bit faster.
That's true. Value.
I feel like Polar here is just looking for an off lane that doesn't eat up too much farm. Something that's like a Centaur, but obviously Centaur's being banned out. A hero that needs like
Jakiro,
one item.
Jakiro.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it works well with their draft. It gives you the AoE control.
Jakiro could work. I can totally see him working out here.
If he doesn't get caught in the chrono, it's super useful being able to... You can stick down Ice Path in the chrono, Macro Power in the chrono, force the Void out. And also, he's just awesome.
I believe it's a decent pickup. So, people used to run offlane Ogre Magi for quite a long time, but then they just sort of stopped.
I think they realized it's bad.
It's not as good as...
Seriously,
I
it's
was going to
bad.
mention, I think it's because he doesn't peak at any early level, right? You can get level 5, you're still pretty much similar to how you are at level 3 or level 1. I mean, it's just a little bit more damage output. And even at level 6, yes, you have multicast chance, but it's not like a level 6 on standard offlaners, you know?
As a kind of roaming around, killing people, mussing things up kind of guy.
Although we haven't seen too much of that lately either, right?
No.
I think Ogre Magi has been somewhat overrated by a lot of players. It's a good hero. Strong laner.
You know, it's amazing to me how often it just being quite tough to kill is enough to justify.
That's
like,
true.
He's quite hard to kill. Well, then that's it. But the thing is, his bloodlust
I
is
love
really big.
this.
Okay,
You know,
Pyrion is actually smiling right now. I just see the back of your head and I can still see the smile.
He is literally, at the moment, my favorite hero to play. If I'm having a bad game run, this is the go-to guy for me. Axe.
Yeah.
Axe.
I believe it's going to be Mag as well running it. I can
I can't
assume.
wait.
I have to say, if we look back to that Cloud9 game versus against the
10
Bristleback
seconds
Wisp
remaining.
and the Slark, Cloud9's biggest weakness as a team is that they
5
don't
seconds
respond well to
remaining.
chaos. If the game slows down, they're very methodical. They'll be aware of your smoke ganks. They will be ready. But in a game where it's like, 6 minutes in, 12 kills, that's where Cloud9 is their weakest. And I think Axe is the perfect hero for that kind of game, right?
Oh, buddy. Axe is the perfect hero in every situation. I won't hear a bad word said. Can you still do the in the bags shit when you're in a pro game?
No, definitely not.
That would be awesome.
You should be able to.
Should be.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a Skywrath.
Go. How does it go?
Oh god, I've heard
A
it so
long
many
time
times.
ago,
No.
in a
Put you on the spot.
galaxy
Okay,
far,
I've
far
seen
away.
it. I've heard it enough. So it's I have seen to the ends of the world. Wait. No, actually, I've seen.
You did it so well on the bus this
I've
morning.
seen to the ends of the world,
10
and from this
seconds
vantage
remaining.
point, I declare with utmost certainty that this one is in the bag. Pretty much how it
Let's
goes.
do it every time when a Skywrath is
No,
faced.
please don't.
Prepare for
I'm so
battle.
happy that I'm not playing ranked right now. I don't have to hear this shit. The viewers just got, a nice reminder.
Yep.
It's
of
like
how good
I
the
watched
bag
the
is.
stream so I could get away with this.
Yeah.
Get away from this stuff.
That's true.
And then
Safe haven.
Waga gave it to them.
Yeah.
I want to see what Axe has bought to start with. What has he got? Ring of Protection. Oh, okay. Goes for a sub. He's going mid. Is he?
Actually, mid-axe is no joke.
For real. I mean, as we saw in Double Trouble, he was OP.
Oh, actually, I didn't mention the Gaslieri. Well, good for you, viewers. It could have been even longer. So
the ghastly Eerie.
The ghastly
30
Eerie.
seconds
That's true.
to battle.
So aggressive trialing Lycan? I mean, not the worst idea, I assume. C9 seem to be onto this as well, especially seeing the Ogre Magi here.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Any reason why you're not offensive trialing Axe and instead you're using a Lycan to offensive trialing?
I guess they want high levels and want to blink daggers soon on Axe. So mid laning him is going to work out a little bit better in that regard. And he does pretty well against any melee hero. So let's see how it works out for DK Phobos.
Now when you're playing Axe on the mid lane, it's all about getting aggro.
Yeah. You get up in their grill. If they want to come in and farm, you pull the aggro, you get some spins on them, stick a hungry on them, and you just give them the fuck off. There's nothing they can do.
Yeah.
The block is very important, and looks like DK Phobos got the. Actually,
Okay,
this is
got
the
the better
perfect.
block.
This is the perfect block. Like being down the river means, yeah. There you go. Fata has. There you go. The spins are
Look
happening.
at that.
Yeah.
It's the easiest harass that there is. It's mana free. You get to farm at the same time.
And it's manly as hell.
It is. You give no Fs.
Would you make an argument that if you know you're up against an Axe, instead of a Stout Shield,
Ogre wants to get the curve. Courier?
the call,
It's cold.
Courier. Oh, the
they
micro.
microed it.
You can cull the courier. That's the best cull there is.
Look at FNG. He's like, come here. Come here, little.
Come here,
has
robot.
Boots, but I mean,
There's a
he's
robot. He just gave it a run past.
Still 5 slower.
But this is scary for Fata now.
I think instead of Stout Shield, if you know up against the Axe, a Ring of Protection gives you more, right?
Oh, yeah.
You want the armor to block the spins.
True. Of
Spins
course,
physical
Stout
damage.
Shield doesn't really help you a lot. I mean, protects you against the right clicks, but that's not where the damage is coming from.
Yeah.
So bottom lane is a struggle for Mag. He has 1 CS here, and Ichiro is probably going to take over this lane.
I'm not so sure that he's going to actually level up the hunger here because he can always get a last hit with the clap. And I think that it might be better to just spin him down.
Yeah, he is getting spun on. Fata's he's playing super cocky. Please gank.
Yeah.
I think he just want to gank.
Please gank. I mean, sometimes as a mid laner, you have to make up a lie just to get some rotation, right?
I
It's
mean,
like,
DK Phobo is indeed playing super cocky.
yeah,
I mean,
but there's pretty much no way to kill him as well, I believe.
the thing is,
Is he leveling hunger at all, Wefas?
hold on. What? Nope. Oh, he's coming in the gank. The clap is gonna be
wait,
here.
he's gonna get stopped.
It'll hit.
I mean,
But you can't go on this.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Punch him?
This
Just
actually
spin on your ass.
Oh, actually, hasted Ogre's gonna come through. Ignite's
McGee.
gonna be there. Does he have to call
He
in
does
the
not.
5 seconds? But the right click, the body block is real here.
Yeah.
Fata, the tree jukes. It's gonna be here. Tow's
be
gonna be
a call.
focusing.
Oh,
But
gonna back
the
it
creeps
up.
are spinning as well.
Oh, they're gonna run away from the
There's
bench.
Ogre is just like running
Run,
around,
Ogre.
really scared. Kill green. But what?
even the players go, what?
I'm so confused right now. Oh my! I wish the stream could just hear
Oh, kill a creep.
the studio right now.
Yeah, it was very confusing.
Yeah.
Either way, I think Axe could have gotten that kill if he just got to run closer, but got a little bit blocked by FNG
Or,
as
you know,
well.
one level of battle hunger just for the move speed buff that it gives you, which is pretty big. Would have maybe helped. I do like to see one level just for the chase.
I love maxing out the battle hunger because you just run him away from the creep wave. Meanwhile, looks like RNG or not RNG, FNG was able to get a kill.
One more. She gonna burn. She gonna
No,
burn.
it's actually
No.
just slows. No damage
Yeah.
being applied, so does get away in the end. He got missed by the one that applies damage.
Ogre hits him with the flaming baseball, but this is pretty crazy.
Even more flaming as I guess the dual breath and liquid fire on.
Yep.
But
So look how sad this brew is. I mean, what can you do against a barbarian with an axe?
yeah, and I like that this barbarian with an axe maxes out the counter helix because
Yeah.
it buffs up your damage output so much.
He does. And he just keeps the lane pushed, and you may think that's bad, but as an axe, you want to be up in their faces.
Yeah.
Grah!
Also, the maxing Berserker call build, or at least taking it up, is pretty good because if you look at Berserker call, it's essentially RP
Yeah.
on an 8-second cooldown without the damage,
completely
right?
is, dude.
Yeah.
It really is.
And you'll get the damage from the spin, so it's a pretty powerful early game spell.
Yeah, that's a way to see it.
If you whiff a call, it can easily be forgiven. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Fair should think about it, maybe.
So
No
the other lane that we haven't mentioned a lot is this one, where Void is having a tough time fighting some CS, but having a tough time against the Lycan. Still shouldn't shut down Eternal Envy by any means, but Lycan is having a good time as well.
Again, this is the type of draft that's really good against Cloud9. They don't handle early game aggression as well as most other teams. And when they fall behind, that's where things go pretty poorly. So we'll see if they could kind of manage to stem the bleeding, but also, when is DK Phobos going to go for his Blink? That's also the other big question.
I think it's fair to go the entire Tranquil boost and then just go straight into Blink from there.
There's also an argument of getting at early Urns if you're like kind of running away with the game.
Yeah.
Urn in combination with Battle Hunger is going to do a ton, but he is skipping the Battle Hunger, so... here comes the call in the mid lane. Here comes the stun. He does not have a call yet, but the second TP's going to come in. Skywrap, concussive shot. There's a silence.
Gaslier got that one.
Dang, that spin almost did it.
Yeah.
But he's got cold now, so nobody's taking his kill anymore.
No. The kill secure is going to be all about DK Phobos dunking now.
Top lane. Magic Missile is going to go, and surely there's going to be mana for jump. No, it looks like he's already used it.
Yeah, he used it close the distance there, but no Chronosphere available yet. And once again, we see him going for the bottle. He seems to like getting the bottle, like on Void.
He's also maxing the jump, which I'm not sure if is necessary in this particular scenario.
I think it's fine, because...
I mean, I thought you just want more bash, you want more backtrack.
Well, when you jump on someone, you know, you slow even more on the movement speed and attack, so they really don't have that many options when you jump them. And when Lycan gets level 6, you're going to be very happy to have maxed out your Time Walk. So I think it's fine. Also, since he was struggling on his lane, if you're dominating your lane, then I think it's good to max out bash.
I see his gang coming on the mid lane. Fata might think he's okay because Aoi is standing behind him, but all they really need is one stun, and DK Phobo will be easily falling with a call into a Cole.
Yeah. Jakiro actually falling well, he's drawing even here with the DP on bottom lane. I expected they would almost win this lane due to Elder Titan helping out, but Max seems to be playing pretty good on this lane.
The Elder Titan being forced to rotate away.
Yeah.
And DP has a full level advantage over on the Jakiro right now.
He does. He does.
Fata will be looking to get something here now. He's hit 6 though.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough though.
The thing is, Axe is so tanky that you could boulder bash, you could hit him. Doesn't really care.
Yeah, your biggest damage output against an Axe is really just a Fire Panda chasing him down, which is decent, I guess. Well, I like this hook into ward by FNG, getting a very
now they see the bench
ward
coming in, and they can pick on him right now if they want to.
Yes. Highlight Eye.
Ward spot is so good.
Oh, Highlight Eye. Oh, they got
he reveals the smoke though, so now he knows. He's gonna throw out the tier, Magic Missile, the TP's gonna come in. First TP, that's gonna be from the boy. He has Chrono available. He's gonna jump in right there. We'll get the support.
There's no
they want more than just FNG though.
Yeah, if they just get FNG here, it's fine. If VP Polar can go for a trade quickly. Lycan is too low HP, can't push mid right now.
Yeah. I mean,
this is a win for C9 for sure.
If they don't get more. Something that MV said yesterday when he's casting is when you TP to the bottom lane and you don't get more than just a kill, it's not worth. Because your entire core, like, they're just running back mid now.
I think they can though. Like, they could have just gone because there was no real pressure on other lanes. Sure, Axe is like killing your creeps there, but they have 5 heroes bottom with a Jakiro.
Yeah. I like this though. Look at what MV's doing. He pulled the bottom creep wave and he's trying to pull it into one of these camps to farm it, except there is no camp. So he's just kind of
getting chased.
Yeah.
Just gonna
pull him into Roche.
Can't.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Back to the Ancients.
But that pull has allowed them to take the T1 bottom. The glyph has already been expended, and you have to
pull him to Ancients. Yeah. Envy wants that value.
Double farm.
Help me out, yo.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Just blasted everything here, and that's pretty fine.
Yep.
Good little tricks going on.
Tower gone. That's the power of liquid fire, my friends.
Yeah, pretty much. Tower did go down really quickly, and see.
Is this
C9.
a Vanguard build coming out from the Axe?
Yeah, I think it is.
It could be a Rod of Atos. It could be really strong.
Then why don't you just go Blink if you're gonna go Atos?
I don't know. It's making me cry.
Atos is very low cooldown though, so it would be a decent item, but maybe he's just going for the...
The thing is, you guys just described the right, which is like an RP on an 8-second cooldown.
Seriously.
You want the Blink for that. You really do.
Yeah.
Because without it, you're running at them. They know what's coming. And it's like, okay, well, Ice Path or...
I think he's assuming that the enemy are gonna go on them. That's the reasoning behind the Crimson Guard choice, because it's quite likely to be a Crimson Guard.
Yeah.
And he just wants to stop the damage output from Void when he has a Mask of Madness, and, you know...
Oh, Aoi is in a little bit of trouble here.
Cool.
Okay, stun first. Ignite. The call is going to be there.
Here it comes.
This is a kill.
Why
would you do that?
He's like saving mana, but come on.
Still not worth.
You got the attack. You want the movement speed, you know?
He marked him though. It's the I could have dunked you.
I could have killed you anytime I wanted.
Yeah, could have dunked you. Just
cold.
saying.
That's cold. That's the BM.
Oh, Shirley Finette, you're getting thrown.
Oh, this one hits. What a play. But I'm not sure they have enough damage for this one though. Actually, they're gonna just run away. Look at the ghost.
Oh my
it's
God.
real. Envy's gonna have to jump away.
Yeah.
The ganks are not going well. He's gonna have to jump on cooldown. He needs to dodge a little bit longer. Gets the haste. But he doesn't pick it. And surely Finette is gonna gain the speed.
No,
the wolf. Okay, summons more wolf. The wolf is actually blocking himself. They'll back off for now.
Yeah. Okay, he's fine.
Zoom in on the eyes. That's what we want.
He did a dramatic zoom on Envy's eyes. He didn't
There's
make
the
it away.
Vanguard.
Yeah.
There's the Vanguard. So I guess that into Crimson and then maybe.
Yeah, it should definitely be. It could just go back for the Blink Dagger now, but if you go Vanguard like this, I assume you're gonna complete the Crimson. Very high value.
So you see this Vanguard and Axe. Do you just say, you know what, we're not gonna go into Polar anymore, we're gonna farm for the late game? Because you kind of don't want to fight this Axe, especially with TP coming in, for example, the Ogre, the Skywrath.
Well, I think if they manage to say, you know, if VP Polar manages to force C9 to play really defensively right now and just be scared, they already did their job, because they're gonna push and take control of the map if the enemy don't play aggressive.
So either is lose-lose.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be a call. Wow, Fonda's dead. Call into dunk.
First dunk of the tournament.
Nice.
I would make an argument that Earthshaker Echo Slam is also a
not actually a dunk.
No,
not as amazing.
It's not as visceral.
Even if he says dunk.
It's awesome. Don't get me wrong. It is awesome, but it's just there's nothing quite like the dunk.
Yeah. And if you're creating an effigy in your loadout, you get what I mean with the dunk. I mean, he gets so high altitude,
it's off the screen.
Yeah,
like
you can't even see him.
You have to look at it in-game.
That's actually a very good effigy to create. I'm thinking very carefully about what effigy I want to make.
Yeah, because you can make 2, right?
Radiant's top
I thought it was
tower
1.
is under
I have 2.
attack.
Oh. Or you're a special wagger. Maybe it's a 7k MMR thing.
I think it is.
I think it is. Vasco has 2 as well, though. And he's...
Well, definitely not a 7k.
Yeah, definitely not. All right. Shots fired at anyone who isn't at the studio.
Just
standard
shots
thing.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been firing shots at Envy. He's actually in front of us.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, you've been pretty harsh.
I mean,
But you're all about that real talk, Lumi.
I am about
Real talk, Lumi. Real talk with Lumi.
So, Envy's been going for the same build, the Mask of Madness, but the timing of having it, I think it was Drasco that was saying the other day, getting a 10-minute Mask of Madness tread versus a 15-minute Mask of Madness tread is kind of a big difference.
Yeah. Or like in last game, he had it at 8 minutes already.
Yeah, and he was just getting solo kills.
Mm.
Would have actually got the Lycan kill earlier if he had it there.
True. So I agree. There's a big difference for sure. 51 last hits at 12 minutes and 50 seconds is not really impressive on a carry. So that aggressive lane from VP Power did shut him down quite a bit.
Yeah. Axe leading the way with net worth. So beautiful to see. You
What a
can't
hero.
stop him.
The thing about Axe is that it does fall off.
Yeah, it does.
So, and then you gotta keep in mind that VP Polar loves to play for the late game. So you have a very interesting dichotomy of...
I will just say, as long as you've got stuff to go with it, call is always good. And you've got call into like Death Prophet's Silence and stuff like that, so it does have potential. Like, it goes through BKB, it is strong, but I agree, as a tank, if you, I mean, this is why I think the Vanguard into Crimson Guard isn't actually a bad idea. Because otherwise, once you start dying as Axe, you fall behind so fast.
I do think that once you get the Aghanims, the fact that you could dunk the creep in the middle of a fight is very underrated. It's a very low cooldown spell. It basically gives your entire team haste.
Yeah.
So imagine that you have Stampede on whenever you want.
Yeah, yeah.
That's huge.
That's a really good point, Lumi. I've never dunked a creep deliberately.
You should.
I'm gonna.
Next time you miss it, you'll be like, nope, just wanted the speed for my team.
You have not really lived if you haven't played an Axe.
I mean,
dunking.
I do get Ags on him normally
Dunking
because
the creeps.
it's fun, but not for the creep dunking.
If you have
Roche.
if you have enough
Radiant's
mana,
middle tower is under
like you have a
attack.
regen rune going, just dunk the whole wave.
Oh, baby.
You actually can't dunk the whole wave because you have a cooldown.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Dunk the whole enemy team.
Yeah.
pretty good satisfaction as well. And he gets an illusion rune here. That's a very good rune to get on Max, because you can send it into the main jungle and just farm.
Farm, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Actually, it's beating Envy right now.
If he rushes into the small camp here, it could possibly deal some damage. Backtrack though. But he killed the creeps.
Yeah, it got creeps.
And mid, by impression here, they did kill the hero.
That's 2 kills. That's gonna be T1. But looks like they're teleporting in. They want to fight this Brewmaster, actually blinking back.
Wow.
Yeah, Lil Hardy is securing a lot of kills this game. 3-0-1 already on Skywrath and level 8.
Yeah.
It's looking a lot happier than the vengeful and the enemy team.
You know it's a bad sign when your Brewmaster has a very late dagger, but still have not seen a Brewmaster ultimate yet. Because who's actually going to kill with a Brewmaster ult?
It's tough. I mean, he can kill the Skywrath, but Skywrath can silence him before he splits, maybe.
Right, and just the Skywrath, right? Because everybody else is very tanky or very fast.
Even Ogre is really tanky. 1100 HP, 8 armor. You're not gonna kill him quickly, and if you don't kill him quickly, then you might as well just get out.
Oh, I love this illusion pulling the wave top.
Yeah, that farm efficiency.
Farm the wave and the jungle.
Yeah. Smoking up.
It's the best rune on Axe. The best.
It is. It is for sure. Morphling is really good with Axe as well, just creating persistent illusions, sending them and farming.
This smoke gang gotta work for Cloud9. They're quite behind right now. They have to use initiation, but they see DK Phobos, and now they back off.
Yeah, meanwhile, mid lane, I mean, Shirley Finette taking that tower as soon as no one is there. So 7-1, and the first tower has fallen, the first of many, I believe, judging by VP Polar's lineup.
Yep. Shirley Finette.
Oh God,
to the dunk!
He could not get away.
The bash actually prevented the dunk from coming out.
Yeah.
Not cool.
FNG just with good positioning there, walks out and immediately fire blasts, so Envy got caught out.
He got posterized.
Dire's top tower is under
Again,
attack.
the pull from DK Phobos here. He's keeping up just steadily ahead of the Lycan. And you know it's a good thing when you're competing for first place on farm with a teammate.
And the teammate has a Midas. Like, that's how well you're farming.
Yeah. Don't even need a Midas. Gonna outcarry you anyway, Lycan.
So what does Cloud9 need to do to start creating a comeback? Because I feel like they can't kill anybody. They don't have enough damage. They can't really push against this team. What do you do?
A C9?
Sneak a Roche? Somehow.
Yeah. The sneaky Roche is one thing, but they just need to make things happen with the Brewmaster. I mean, if you cannot take any fight with Brew, you're in a tough spot.
Yeah, for real.
So they somehow need to find pickoffs. They have the haste rune, and they need to try and find whenever C9 are going alone. They have the vision to do so.
Well, they'll see the Dire team, or the Radiant team, going into the Roshan pit. How do they fight this? Envy says, I'm gonna TP.
Yeah, they already have a Spirit going in and giving the Stomp, so this is gonna be a confident Roche if the people are continue.
The thing is, if they can come to fight here, this could be actually really good.
Roche is dropping pretty low. Envy's thinking about the jump.
Yeah, the bubble is pretty huge here. I think
See it. Shirley Finette is actually ulting. Jumping. Chrono, it's going to get the Roche. Age is snapped up here by Envy. He's going to have to use it immediately and might have to use it a secondary time because his team is not supporting him. Does that work? I'm not sure. They're going to kill actually Shirley Finette. The key bash is going to be there. Jumping forward for a little bit slow. Cloud9 turning around, but here comes DK Phobos. He's going to look for the dunk and he might... Oh, he cannot get the dunk. They are going to get MV. Ice Path is going to be there as well. Cloud9's actually making a fight out of this. I'm surprised they can fight so well.
Cloud9 are going to win this
fight.
fight.
They are. Wow. This is very impressive.
That execution just too good.
I think that was, you know, a little bit greedy by VP Polar, because as soon as you start doing Roche, first thing that happens is you get stomped by an ET Spirit. So the enemy know from like second one that you're doing Roche. And look at the enemy lineup. Brewmaster, Vengeful, Jakiro, Void.
Yeah.
I mean, these are the best heroes you can imagine. Maybe a Batrider in that mix and you have the best
best anti-Roche game. Yeah, that was, I think that was a huge misplay for
simply not respecting the Chronosphere being off cooldown there.
It wasn't even like they needed to take a gamble anyway. They were like well on top.
They could just take towers.
I mean, look at that dip.
That was a big
There goes
mistake.
their lead at a stroke.
They went from 9-1, I believe.
Yeah, to 9-5.
Or actually 8-1 or something.
And a 7.5k lead too.
Yeah.
And I think the most important thing is that Cloud9 got the last hit on the Roche, so that boost of golden experience was more than welcome.
His timing was perfect.
And then furthermore, you're playing a hero like Axe where you want to stay ahead by a mile. the hero does not operate nearly as well when he's playing even or behind. So can't give away more than 1 or 2 more of those fights.
Definitely not. And I mean, they're gonna lose this fight and then say, now we're gonna push towers. So that kind of just emphasizes how they could just have pushed towers to beginner.
Yeah.
Because they were in a much better spot at that time. And removing tier 1s, the tier 1 bottom tower for Radiant or Dire is really important for Roche.
Yeah.
You want to get rid of that pretty much all the time.
We saw why it was important last fight, and we got a free TP there, and was doing a lot of work. Glyph is going to get used, and Cloud9 seems to say, we're going to use this tier 1 to buy some time.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Also, Aoi somehow got his way up to Yule Scepter. That's huge in terms of setting up his comps.
Start trekking into the middle.
Yep.
Yeah, so they have 2 Yule Scepters on Jakiro and Aoi already.
Radiant's top tower
Mixing with similar items, but Blink Dagger should be the next item on Bolt 7, of course, on the Jakiro. He does purchase it.
Seems like a lot of these games, Cloud9's playbook, Cloud9's going to get used, but multicast.
Gonna live here.
Yeah, he needs to just run away. Does he have TP? He's going to have to straight up TP out, but he's going to get hit. Well, actually, they want to keep persisting on this fight. I don't know about this. Here comes the axe. The call's going to get all of them. And it won't be surprising if these Broodlings all die.
No.
Do they have Moonwalk?
Well, he has Windwalk, but even then, they will just not kill the Earth. So it doesn't matter what you do.
And he needs to get a good blink out. Blink. All right.
He did get it.
That was good timing.
So he's safe in the end, but that's also the, Crimson Guard was not even used against the Brewmaster there. And you could see how he cannot kill anyone because the call just stops you.
Yep. Cloud9 is actually still doing pretty good in terms of the map positioning. Like, look at the bottom. 2 supports pushing the wave, hitting farm.
Yeah.
Normally, in a normal game, like you just say, all right, this wave is gone. My supports is actually just roaming about, not getting the experience. But they're doing pretty good.
Oh, they might try on DK Phobos here, but he's very tanky.
I think this is a mistake to commit more
Dire's
than...
top tower is under attack.
Look at
They
that.
just drop all the spells. It's like, yep,
health.
where are you guys at?
Come back here.
Yeah.
God damn.
They did have their Elder Titan down there, but he TP'd away before they went. So,
Oh wow, Little with the 6-0-1 score has a Yule Scepter on a 5 support.
yeah.
That's impressive, and that's a huge deal for a hero like Void. You jump in, you expect to do damage, and then you get Cyclone and
Yeah, that's the, sure he has 6 kills as well, but the power of not dying, we saw it on Zai yesterday, on his Earth Shaker, and how he just got so ready.
Oh,
My
TP
life die! Oh, he gets caught out, and that's
Is it
just
gonna be?
sad.
Is it gonna be?
Yes. Second done.
Beautiful.
The second best moment.
Oh, wow, so close.
Radiant's top
man.
tower
Phobos
is under
was
attack.
on spot with his prediction, but sadly, just half a second too late.
Cloud1 taking T1 top. It looks like there's relative 3 top.
So
Radiant's
VP were
top
still the
tower
ones to
has
take the kill,
fallen.
but the objective, the way of C9. C9 really staying on top of things as they fall behind here.
Taking even objective against a team that has Catastrophic and Lightning.
He gets all the hate. Every single spell being used against him from these heroes. Yes, you were saying.
Yeah, I think Cloud9 is doing well because they're taking even objectives against Lycan and DP.
And the goal graph and
let's see that goal
experience
graph.
pretty much represent it as well, because it is a lead for VP Polar, but it's not a significant one.
Yep.
To be honest, it's one that you can even ignore. 23 minutes, it's much more important the individual items, the specific progression, than the lead as a whole.
Yeah, item-wise, Lycan is starting to look very scary. In about maybe 2-3 minutes, he's going to finish a fully finished Assault Curious. That's going to be pretty hard to deal with. Although Cloud9 does actually have quite a bit
Aoi has quite a bit of farm.
Yeah, they have a lot of magical damage. So.
Yeah, looking over to the Elder Titan, he actually has the same build as he has gone multiple of these games with the Yasha early on. He likes being fast.
Yesterday, MV keeps saying that Elder Titan is a useless hero, but time and time again he'll
their
pick
team has played it so many times,
Yeah.
so hopefully he doesn't think he's useless. I think Aoi has done a lot of work in these games. The aura is so very relevant as well.
Looks like the TP's gonna come out. What a juke spot from FNG. One Cyclone, but he gets Cyclone as well. And yeah, that's gonna be a kill.
It's a G. He's really good at hiding and just getting the stun, even on heroes with Blink. That's the second time he catches a Blink or Time Walk hero from Fog of War.
And they would actually see this ancient camp being taken.
They want to kill the Lycan. He has a lot of armor, 26 armor. Can they kill him?
Chrono gotta be good. The Chrono has to actually catch only Shirley. But the team is coming in right now. Envy gotta get out there. The silence is gonna bring him down. Yeah, a couple more right clicks. He's actually backtracked one, backtracked a second, swap. He's fine. He's fine. So actually, Arcane really low. We got Fata get silenced. The dunk not there.
No, denied.
Died too soon.
Yeah. He was almost hitting the ground with his axe and then the DP.
But that's a tower though.
Under attack.
Yeah, it definitely should be. But look at that illusion. This is creating a lot of space, man.
Yeah.
So Fata, with that one cute little play, already bought his team like 15
really
seconds.
Good. That is really smart. Come to me, my beautiful ladies.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Beautiful ladies taking out towers.
Beautiful ladies pushing so hard.
Dire's structures are
Chrono is up in 30 seconds, but
Dire's middle
I don't think
tower
that's
is
where
under
they'll
attack.
use the fight on.
No, this tower is pretty much gone. You can't protect it. And BB Polar still have their
Dire's
tier
middle
1
tower
mid,
has
so that's a
fallen.
quite big advantage. Keeping your mid tower against the enemy pushed all back to their base.
Ooh, if DK Football takes the stack, they can go for it? No.
The Ancients not being checked here yet by BB Polar.
They saw they had a ward earlier that they saw the stack being challenged or taken. So I'm surprised they didn't just check with the heroes, but
Yeah, smoke attempt on top lane now. With the Yule Scepter, they're gonna try on Envy. I mean, they can silence.
yep, they will. And here comes the wolf. He's actually dead.
Yeah, I mean that's a solo kill by Lil Hardy. You can say that Shirley Finette did something there, but all he did was the last attack. So Lil Hardy with the good gang, 6-0-4. Really solid performance for him in this game.
So do you, as Skywrath, you basically spend most of the game going back to the fountain to get mana again after doing stuff because he's got nothing.
The Yule Scepter helps. So in theory, he could kind of just roam more about now, but
But you want to be there with all your stuff.
yeah,
right?
you want to be full mana.
That's a fair point. You very often have to make trips to base, because if you ever use your ulti to commit to kill someone, that's 575 mana already.
Yeah. I mean, more often than not, you're taking the express train back home because you're dying.
Lumi, gonna ask you a question. Yule Scepter, is it overpowered, or do you just think that it's a flavor right now? Because
It's definitely overpowered.
every single support in this game will have a Yule Scepter. Ogre Magi building on one, and the other 3 supports do already have their Yule Scepters.
I think it's actually one of the most overpowered items in the game.
Yeah,
For that cost.
I agree.
He gives you so much, that's the thing.
And it's so cheap to buy.
Yeah.
The increase in the movement speed, I think, was almost too much. Because 40
that's the
movement
thing,
speed
look at
is
it.
massive.
Plus 150% mana regen, move speed, intelligence, and it gives you like kind of an escape. It gives you a way of catching people.
Yeah,
It's
I guess heroes like
crazy good.
I guess heroes like Void with his.
It's a hard
Chronosphere.
counter.
Yeah, it's a hard counter already.
And it's not even exclusive. You can get it first item on like Windrunner.
I don't think it needs a big nerf though. I think.
You increase
just
the
like-
recipe cost by like 200-300s, and I think that's fine.
Or even lower the movement speed by like 10.
Yeah.
And I think it would already be balanced again. I just feel it's very, very strong.
It won't stop me
if
from
you
buying
did
it.
that, if you did that, you'd never see it picked up again. Like, it would
No,
just,
no.
That's it.
Give
It's gone.
the one movement speed reduction and no one will buy it. Do you know how many times we've seen that through like Dota's history, that heroes get the like really irrelevant nerf? I remember Stormsphere being OP and everyone played him. Then he got a 0.2 in stat gain change, and people were just like, nah, never again. Never again playing this hero.
Oh, the long cast
Dire's
multi,
middle
but
tower
looks like
is under attack.
Bone 7 will blink back. Dude, I want to take fights.
Envy wants to take a fight. He's going behind here. The silence is on his dead.
Yep, but meanwhile, the lane's trying to come in.
The dash!
On the front line, they're gonna bring down FNG. DK Phobos is on the run here. If they have Chrono, they could jump this.
They still have it.
They do.
But he backslorded onto the Skywrath, who, admittedly, he missed his ulti pretty hard.
I think he thought he was going to keep running.
Yeah, he
Like,
thought he was gonna keep running, but Envy, so smart.
He just gave it the old stop and juke.
But that was a big kill though, because that was a 6-0 straight kill.
Yeah.
Again, it seems like we've seen this last game, right?
Yeah.
Gets a kill, TP straight for Roche.
Yeah, and he also still has the Chrono, so this is a fairly safe Roche.
And I think in the last game he got a kill on a kill streak as well.
He did. And that was
turn.
also on support. Wasn't it Lil Hardy who had a long kill streak?
I think it might have been
was.
FNG.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
No, that was definitely a little hard. So, smart play from...
Let him bank it up and then he takes it. That's what he's doing. Smart play.
Smart play.
The initial feed, give him the overconfidence, take the big bounty at the end.
Very common strat among many streamers.
I use it constantly.
Sing one of them. So he did go for the Aghanims on Axe, and now going into a Vit Booster, very likely to go for the full heart. And Lumi, are you scratching yourself?
Yes, I'm scratching myself like a zoo animal.
Like a dog.
Because I just hear this static. And Dagon is going to be the item of choice on Bone 7 this game. What do you think is the motivation for not going X this game?
I think Dagon's terrible this game.
Because Dagon owns. That's it.
I mean, it's not going to do much against Lycan.
I mean, maybe he heard...
What we said, if we
Yeah,
didn't know what to buy
against Dagon.
Okay, if he did not know what to buy, then I agree with this Dagon. But
So-
if he knew that he wanted to buy Dagon, then I don't agree with it.
I see.
Dyer's
The reason I
top
think
tower
Dagon is
under
terrible
attack.
is because I think the
Radiant's
HP
bottom
pool is
tower
way too high.
under attack.
Yeah.
And you're
Four
not...
of the heroes on VP Power side with
Dyer's
oh, I guess
structures
DP doesn't
are
have that much
fortified.
HP yet due to her build.
I mean, she's gonna get HP.
Radiant
but
structures
currently.
are fortified.
But yeah,
I just think like
top
having
tower
Shiva's
is
guard
under
will
attack.
help you survive much more. Having a Hex to give you the
Dyer's
initiate.
top tower has
I don't
fallen.
know.
well, I'm never gonna be angry at someone for buying a Dagon where it doesn't work. I'm just gonna say that I don't think it's the most effective item in this one.
How about this? Do you think he should upgrade it? Given the fact that he's already bought it.
No, still no.
Wait,
So it's just-
let me make a point to you guys, right? One time, I said to Blitz, why the hell would you spend all that money? It's only for a little bit of extra damage. And he said, well, name another item in the game that can give you that much damage at that cost. You
That's
can't.
it.
You can't. So, if you're gonna go Dagon, you gotta upgrade that shit.
You know, actually, Orchid gives you more damage.
Veil gives you more damage.
So we just named two.
Not as much fun.
I mean, Veil on Jakiro actually gives you tons more damage,
Yeah.
just saying.
And then Orchid gives you the, you know,
Yeah.
the
What is the recipe? Is it 1250 and it gives you 100 extra damage?
Yeah.
I think that was
The biggest thing is they upgrade the, well, obviously the damage is nice, but upgrading the range as well makes it a lot easier to throw it out. Because level 1 Dagon you have to run pretty close. But you know, I'm not hating on it for it. Maybe he just didn't know what to buy and it's fine then.
Ooh. Envy raised his hands and be like,
I thought there was a front of the show.
the multi's
Eat it
getting
in the
real.
face. Oh, the swap.
Actually, it had to be used though.
Well, they really want to go here. C9 wants to go to 9.
I mean, I'm not sure about this goal. They're focusing on DK Phobos, not exactly the ideal target. They gotta kill Mac quick, and the Ghost is actually going back on Envy. Nobody's helping him right now. BKB keeping him alive, and looks like the RNG was helping him there.
Oh, actually I know what happened. Oh, I can mention that after. This was funny. So since he was
Radiant's
chronoed,
middle
he can't
tower
switch
is
the
under
aggro of
attack.
his Ghost.
Because he can't attack.
Because he can't attack. So the Ghost was still chasing after someone really far away.
So I was
instead of
wondering
doing
why
some
he,
voids.
Envy just survives for so long.
Yeah, because the Ghosts were not focusing him, and you can switch them when you're in a chrono. So that was nice that Envy
Next level
Radiant's
play.
middle tower is
Of
under
course he had
attack.
Aegis on void as well,
Radiant
so
structures
it was
are
fine.
fortified.
nice to see quite well.
What happened to VP Polar being like well on top? Was it that roach fight that just started all this stuff back to
Definitely
Radiant's middle
that's what
tower
started
has
it,
fallen.
but C9 have also played really well out of
Yeah.
this. I mean, their positioning has been fairly well. They got a nice catch there with Bone 7 coming in from behind. Good execution, I think.
They found the stack on the Radiant side, and Fato is asking his team to come buy the ticket, but looks like more worried about other things.
He's gonna steal quite a lot here, though, just with his Hyperstone. And D-Ward going down in VP Power's jungle. Pilot Eye gonna get away with it, I believe.
Envy's perhaps in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, everyone is there, and here Pilot Eye call it as well. They know.
Yep.
And Ogre Magi does not have his Yule Scepter yet, even though he started building it quite a long time ago. It's hard to come across some gold as an Ogre in this game.
Especially when you keep dying in every fight.
Tough times. Yes, especially then. So the difference right now is that C9 have 4 heroes who farm really effectively, just pushing all across the map and trying to find whatever, despite being behind. You know, Elder Titan has 140 CS.
Yep.
So he's playing into becoming a core. And with this build, do you think... I mean, it should be a Hex, but do you think he wants to go for Meta Start?
I think it's a Hex.
Send in that natural order.
I think it should be a Hex. And the Dagon's is being upgraded, so hey.
Yeah, it should definitely be a Hex. Level 3 Dagon now, 600 damage.
Actually, you know what? Dagon with having Elder Titan on your team is very impressive.
Does deal quite a bit of damage. Yes.
Yeah, so maybe it's actually the correct choice after all.
Veil, still more damage.
You won't hear arguments from me.
Yeah, but you know, it's easier to click. It's fast, right?
Fast, fun, zap.
Now, if he was on the same team as Axe, a Dagon completely approved, right?
Yeah, Dagon very, very good.
I would not hate seeing a Dagon from VP4's lineup. Against what they're playing against. Because Brewmaster, you can dunk him quicker.
You know, I'm surprised we haven't seen like a Zeus Necro Axe lineup yet.
Zeus Necro Axe.
It's the Infinite Dunk Reaper lineup. Everybody dies.
Yeah.
What a way. What
And
a way
then-
to kill.
I would say, Lumi, it's a little situational.
I mean, if teams are picking these lineups that has no stuns, no gank, and no push. Yeah. Zeus.
I mean, there's a decent amount of disable on C9.
Yeah.
They saw the
surely
smoke.
Finette TPing out.
Bottom, they're
Yules?
calling for going on the Lycan. Lycan TP's away though, can be safe.
They want to just kill everything. Cloud9's got the bloodlust in their eyes.
Okay,
They gonna jump in?
is actually dead here.
No, he's got Boy helping him out. And Boy
Got the
actually not
roundabout,
having
roundabout boy.
Okay, Boy is actually gonna
big
chrono
dunk.
run through it.
Runs into it.
Wow.
You know, the big play chrono, as called
Pretty sure he
up.
could
The
have,
chrono way.
pretty sure he could have run around that and caught up with Void.
That's true.
Not even a lie, because
Yeah.
he's catching up.
Right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's a dog after you, dude. He's got no mana.
Oh, he... Okay, the ultimate
He's
just
got
ended.
pals. He's got
Yeah.
pals.
Well, he ran into a wall. And the on bottom needs to be careful here. Wants to complete up that Yule Scepter, but
Wow, look at this damage. Especially to the Dagon.
Jesus.
Bottom
Fata's
tower is
a little
under
bit committed. It's the Yules and the ultimate being used immediately. BKB from Mag and...
beautiful ladies.
Alright, they should disengage from this. Don't want to fight in exorcism.
Yeah, Yule Scepter being used by low hardy
Kira,
cancels that TD capture.
Okay, he said. But no
Oh,
dunk
the
though.
use denies the dunk.
He denies it. Dunk. Again, shout out to Traskell. So, triple Yule Scepter is very soon to be completed, I say, but as I say that, Ogre changes his mind. He's like, you know what? 4 staff, still a good item.
It's good.
Yeah.
You're never finishing your Yules, so why
Yeah,
not?
his intention, well, he could have bought it, to be honest. He had the gold before he got ganked on bottom lane there. But he just decided to finish up the entire 4-staff instead.
I think the fact that there is the Yules...
I mean,
Ice
you already
Path.
have 2 of them.
No, I actually think 4-staff is better. Because Yules Ice Path initiation, you could force your ally away. That's eating the Macro Pyre and Earth Splitter and all that stuff, so...
Yeah. Very soon, VP Polar are gonna hit their critical point on 2 of their heroes. Axe is about to get Heart, and Lycan is about to get Super Basher, and as soon as they have those items, I think it's go time. I don't think VP Polar want to sit around anymore. Whereas it's gonna be hard to push high ground, but next Roshan is gonna be extremely important.
Hey man, Jakiro's hitting peak 2.
Yeah.
Dagon 5 coming soon.
The thing is, Cloud9 have a really scary team to try and fight around Roche with. Like as we said earlier, that's why VP Polar should never have been in there once they got scouted out. It's
Right.
like, you're up against so much. They would love you to be in the Roche pit, even just in that river.
Also, actually, we know what Ali's item choice is. It's a Lincoln Sphere. Throw it on the Void. So, I guess this just blocks a Silence, or a Yules, or a Stun.
Yeah.
Surely.
Surely dead.
And that's easy, Rush.
Yeah, that's gonna be Roche if he's up, but he isn't. There's still a little bit, well, pretty much a full minute.
Do you just push down mid here for a push?
C9 should go for some objective. I think maybe they want to go top instead, but already FNG is on top of pushing this up. So I don't think they're going for an objective. They just want to catch up a little bit more in gold. vengeful. We haven't talked about Pailadai a lot, but he has forced that in goal center. Doing pretty well for himself.
So is sometimes, I know you guys like to do, like, you already get a pick or you win a fight, especially as the game goes on, you got to get an objective. They couldn't get Roche. Is it enough of an objective to just take the enemy jungle and push your lanes out? Like, that's not really an objective, but it's enough, isn't it?
Getting a bit of farm can sometimes be enough. Bounce 7, chasing after a little bit here on FNG. Should. Okay, misses, then FNG is safe, I believe.
I think especially when you kill the enemy core, it looks like FNG is chasing very aggressively. Offensive Yule's going to come down, but he's going to get Yules as well. But they don't want to fight this. Too many heroes missing, and they'll back out. DK Fobal's not able to do much, and Cloud9 actively now looking to push bottom. But back to your point, Ted, I think when you kill the enemy core, like for example, Lycan hasn't farmed for a full minute.
Yeah.
And then you're getting a little bit of gold, not too much, but a little bit. You're just kind of widening the gap of net worth, and I think that's good enough.
I mean, when you can, you will always go for an objective.
Right.
But in this scenario, you know, there's no tier 2 mid to take, no tier 2 bottom. Roshan was not spawned. The only objective is tier 2 top. You don't really want to go for a base push there. It's too much commitment. So just farming in this case is the best you can get.
So
right.
EE just called them off when he said, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. He didn't want to do the Roche there. Is it because Lycan's up? He's like, it's not worth it?
Oh, the EE I don't want to do it call. We had that one yesterday as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. He's very sneaky here on bottom lane. Got TP out in the end. I believe he doesn't want to go into Roche in case the enemy was to smoke and get on top of them.
What's his next item here, do you think, on Void?
Daedalus is decent. Aghanim's is very preferred by a lot of teams, just for a low cooldown. Mid, attempt by DK Phobos.
Oh, here comes the jump. It's going to go on Bone 7. He needs to self-heal before he gets dunked. The dunk came too soon.
No way to self-heal when you get called by a Berserker.
Yep, and since he's been upgrading his Dagon, he does not have the buyback, and that means surely Finette.
I like you point out, it's the Dagon's fault.
Well, I mean, he's not saving buyback, period. But they need to go to Roche quick, because Shirley Finette is bringing it down fast.
Yeah.
In fact, I think it's already dead.
Yeah, it's dead. I mean, Void is not making any moves to get down here, so they're just sacking this. Aegis towards who exactly?
Someone?
Yeah, Aegis, Axe, and the cheese is available. A little Hardy gonna be happy to take that one up. So drops a null talisman.
Very interesting.
Free trip to base in cheese form.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Shirley Finette. Really like that Midas, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's also really like not using
That's a tanky axe, but look at Envy chopping away at him.
I mean, should they actually be focusing on him, especially with the Aegis? I think they should have killed FNG in the beginning of the fight. So they'll kill him up, and they're going to go back for DK Football. They've got a possibility armor here. Comes out the Sinclair, and the Big Bad Wolf, and the Ghost. Really Finette doing the damage, but he can't. He just got focused down. He didn't have the cheese or the Aegis. Now Mag being chased. He's very, very fast. Force that forward. The Ghost, oh, nice use up there from Mag. And I think Mag will walk home. No, never mind that. Another Cyclone.
He's getting home some way, but
yeah, there you go. That's the way home.
The way he wants. So 4 deaths there, and that's with having, you know, cheese and Aegis on the side of EP Polar.
Oof.
Amazing fight by C9, and a lot of cred towards Aoi for that ulti on ET.
Yeah.
He dealt all the damage.
So much.
Backline there.
They really do execute in these fights. The clutch fights, C9 are just on another level.
So more on Bone 7's Dagon first. I think it's actually turning out to be turning out to be more and more. We saw how quickly Axe was going to go down. He's bringing down the magical wave. Something he wants to too much in the late game, but Dagon 5 is one of the best late game magical items. And I think he's also dead.
They're bleeding a lot of kills here. Buyback's being used.
Triple buyback. They're going to get the racks.
Milirax are gonna live here if they don't go in again.
I mean, Envy's got Chrono in at 8. I think they can take this fight.
Yeah, it seems C9 want to take it as well.
Jump in. Chrono, it's going to get through this time here. Shirley Finette taking a ton of damage. Look at that magical damage. I mean, the Dagon was there. 2 heroes there. DK Fobo gets a dunk off, but he's going to go down as a result.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a 5-man wipe after triple buyback. The game's over.
The game is pretty much over at this point. The push is going to come. Even buyback with travels from Faceless Void. So he has the gold for it.
Yep.
They just want to finish it here. They're calling out that there are no goals from Mag.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a cheese and basically eats. He's feeling sad, but he's got a fraction of it.
Has fallen.
Wow, VP Polar looking pretty devastated, to be honest with you.
Void with this item build, by the way, becomes pretty much a magical nuker as well, by the way. So the Arbor or Rax doesn't matter. Because you have Mjolnir and you have Time Hawk, which both deal tons of magical damage.
Just look at heroes like Void and then Jakiro Vine Dagon to see that like magical late game, man.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah, magical late game, Dire Tide style.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, you gotta keep in mind that Aoi is a big part of this, because without that natural order, this lineup does not work nearly as well.
And Envy still thinks that Elder Titan is not a useful hero.
I mean,
Quote unquote.
I think he's just trolling a lot of people.
Yeah.
And us.
Most likely.
Really good stuff from Cloud9, but do you guys think that the VP Polar, that bad fight that they took, do you think that that gave Cloud9 too much of a chance to come back, or do you think that Cloud9 would have executed and finished it in the end anyway?